Welcome to the first Football Friday night of 2020. Glad to be joined by Luke Gamble, socially distant, of course.
Of course. Thanks, man. It feels so good to be here. A day that felt like it would never come. High school football season is back.
And only the 9-mans and Class A teams in action this week, but it doesn't diminish the quality of football that we had. And it starts with the defending state champs of 9-man Kidder County.
That's right. Coming off their first ever state championship, the journey of a repeat starts at South Border. The Wolves wasted no time in this one. First possession, a tall sweep to Peyton Calthan, makes a man miss and gets up the sideline. That's going to be 6. Wolves up 8-0 early. Next possession for Kidder. First play from scrimmage, and Jonah Harder hits Calthan in stride. Wolves make it 16-0. No one's catching him. 5.5 minutes still left in the first quarter. Kidder with the ball again. Harder goes for the sneak. Ball's fumbled, but it's called a touchdown. Kidder goes up 24-0. They'd go on to win 60-26.
So this team did not miss a step there. Obviously a good one, and we had more action up north, and that's where we toss it to David Gibson, who has the rest of the 9-man action on the night.
Thanks, Phil. Surrey traveling down to Berthold to take on the Bombers. And we're going to start this one in second quarter action. Bombers pass Simons, fakes the handoff. He drops back to pass. He throws it deep to the end zone, and it's picked off by Surrey's Randy Pullum. And then we're going to go later into the quarter. Surrey in scoring position when Chris Jenner takes the handoff, bounces off about 3 tackles before getting outside and taking it all the way to the end zone, 26-0. Now fourth and goal just before halftime. Bombers hand it off to Justin Kolb, and he runs to the right before he's met by Mustang Randy Pullum. He gets hyped up and excited for that play. And then we go to third quarter action. They hand the ball off to Will Webb, and he runs through a defender to muscle his way in for the touchdown. 32-0 Mustang. Surrey runs away with this one, 40-18. Now we go to TGU, where they're playing host to the Trenton Tigers. Third quarter action, quarterback Cy Luna rolls to his right before throwing a 25-yard pass to wide open Brock Bailey for the touchdown. But now Luna flipping it to Brody Keller, and he runs it to the right for the 2-point conversion, putting the Titans up 46-0 in the third quarter. Now the Tigers have possession. The quarterback keeps it. He runs from side to side before Bailey causes a fumble, and the Titans take over. And later in the quarter, the Titans hand it off to Brock Bailey. He breaks free on the left side before taking it in for the score. And TGU runs away with this one, 54-6. And that's what's happening in 9-man. Phil and Luke, back to you for some Class A action.
Thank you, David. And state runner-ups last season, Bishop Ryan wanted to end 2020 a little differently, and it starts on the road at Dickinson Trinity.
Yeah, and there was no shortage of drama in this one. Who would get off to a fast start? Trinity pounding the rock early on offense with Nathaniel Gillick bouncing this one outside, breaking a couple of tackles on his way to the end zone. He'd finished with 281 yards. After a Bishop Ryan interception, Trinity capitalizes with a Logan Bentz 1-yard touchdown. Missed extra point makes it 13-0 Titans. After a deep ball from Nick Sanders, Jackson Feller fights through the middle, get the Lions on the board. At the end of the first, Sanders looking deep here, but the ball ends up being bobbled and is picked off by Carter Ellis. Trinity completes the upset, defeating Bishop Ryan 29-27.
Let's go north. South Prairie hosting Southern McLean. First play of the game, Gage Olson going to drop back and pass. But here is Dylan Eckel intercepting it and taking it all the way for a touchdown. Pick 6 to start for Southern McLean. Now they're in the red zone, and Will Koch handing off to Hunter Clintworth. And that'll be a 14-0 lead for Southern McLean. Keep it rolling for the Rough Riders. Going for 2, and Will Koch throws it to Carter Hansen. He's going to muscle his way in for the end zone. He cannot be denied. Now on the 4th down, Southern McLean's Will Koch. He drops back and passes and throws it to the end zone. But, hey, South Prairie with a nice play as the interception there, but it's Southern McLean that rolls with the 36-0 win.
Rugby Panthers playing host to the Nedros Cardinals. First quarter action. Rugby on the goal line here, and Panthers' Joel Mathis takes the handoff and punches it in for the score, 6-0. Panthers going for the 2-point conversion. Just after that, Brody Schneibel throws it to a wide-open Cole Slayball for the score, 8-0 Rugby. Later in the quarter, it's Nedros' Ethan Miller who drops back and fires it in the middle where it's picked off by Panthers' Eric Foster. Nice play there. A few plays later, Rugby, they're going to have a high snap over the quarterback's head. He tries to run with it. It's hit by Cardinals' Dante Maxwell. Rugby opens their season with a win. No score from Shiloh and Harvey as that one went a little late. Moving to the scoreboard, Delax Burlington shuts out Bottineau 18-0, while West Hope wins by 30 against Garrison Max, and Killdeer wins 33-0 over Richardson Taylor Hebron on the road.
Now to 9-man scores, it's the Beach Buccaneers who take down Hettinger Scranton, the Nighthawks 32-8. In Grant County, Flasher the Storm handles Napoleon Gackle Streeter 40-18. A nice road win for them. Divide County, they go on the road. They're going to beat Central McLean by 10 points, 24-14. And Ray Powers Lake defeats Mohall Lansford Sherwood by 20. Well, that'll wrap it up for this week. That was fun.
Yeah.
Hey, and talking to Nick over here, our comrade on the side here, who's running the prompter. This was so much fun. Hey, why don't we do it next week for the Friday night football frenzy?
In all seriousness, though, as fewer fans there were tonight, it felt almost like a normal football season.
There you go.
Gentlemen, well done. Thank you very much.